Hi guys, and welcome to the Unfiltered Book Recap. My name is Bria, aka your favorite smart mother, and before I go into the book I'm going to talk about, please know that if you watch any of these episodes, they do contain spoilers. I will be spoiling the entire book for you, and I just wanted to create episodes like this to do that, because I know some people want everything spoiled for them before they go into the book, so they can still experience it. If you are not that person and you do not want it spoiled for you, please stop before I go into the book. I'm giving you plenty of time. So much time. And on that note, the book I'm going to be talking about is Haunted by the Devil by Kinsley Kincaid. If you follow me on any social media platform, you know how much I love this. I love this book. I love this series. I love this world that Kinsley Kincaid has concocted together. When I tell you I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed. So we meet Rain. We meet Rain on the night before her 21st birthday. She is so excited to be of legal age where she can buy her own alcohol. She can while it out, okay? She is working her last shift at the bar, and she notices someone is watching her from one of the bar tops. And the bartender's like, "Do you want me to walk you home?" It's kind of suspicious that he's watching you. She's like, "No, don't worry about it. Everything is cool." Gets to midnight on her birthday. She wakes up because she feels someone in her room. She gets kidnapped. She wakes up. Her and her mom are tied up in this occult area. It's a cult, some sign. And she sees her dad. She sees the stepmom, and she sees the stepbrother. And he is talking about how tonight's a special night. It's the night that Rain is finally going to come home. It's time for her to awaken anew, to be a part of the cult. But in order to do that, she must sacrifice something to be a part of the cult. And her sacrifice is her mom. Of course, Rain does not want to kill her mom. Rain doesn't want anything to do with that. And so her stepbrother steps in and is forced to kill her mom. She, of course, is telling her mom she loves her and she's going to do great things. She's dead. And so after this, the father's talking about how, things are going to change, things are going to be great. And the next thing that's going to happen is they're going to start cleansing Rain to get her ready for her ceremony, because she's also going to be marrying someone in the cult. Everyone believes, or at least the stepbrother believes, that it's supposed to be him, because the fire that the father is talking to tells them it is part of a way to talk to the gods that are a part of the cult. And at first was saying that, the stepbrother was going to marry her. Well, apparently he talked to the fire the night before this happened, and the fire changed his mind. The fire now wants her to marry him, her biological father. Stepbrother loses it, because he's like, hold on now. You told me that I was going to marry her. What do you mean now that the fire changed its mind? So it causes a whole scene. The stepbrother's kicked out. So Rain is now locked in this cage, and for a couple of days, she is put through this cleansing. She is being washed. She is being prepared. She is losing her mind because she just lost her mom. And now she has to marry her dad, and her dad's part of this cult. She wants something to do with the cult. She's like, what the actual fuck is going on? And so, on the night before things are about to go down, she hears commotion happening outside. She's like, what is going on? Elijah is coming in and is saving her. He is knocking people down with his bat. He's like, not having any of this. Takes her away from the cult. Now, she kind of then has this moment in the car as they're driving away. She's like, what the hell do I even do with my life right now? Like, my mom is gone. I'm with my stepbrother. My dad tried marrying me off into this cult. This cult has got to go. What am I supposed to do with my life? So Elijah brings her home to his home, because his dad is part of a nice secret society filled with lots of money, and we'll talk about that way later down the road. So he takes her in, gets her settled. And my favorite part about Elijah is he is not one for a lot of words. He's very much a broody man who says little to no words, and he's also learning emotions. Like, he's not an emotions type of guy, but he's like, if I want her to, be with me, I need to figure this out. And so one thing that he does is he actually buries her mom in the backyard so that she can go talk to her. Because did he want to kill her? No. But he was following the cult rules, and because the cult is now, going against his own rules, he's like, I don't want to do any of this anymore. And so that was one of the ways that he was showing his affection for her, his love for her, because he's been stalking her for months. So he is he knows everything about her. And so she is slowly and surely getting to know him, starting to get feelings for him. And so once she has healed from everything that was happening, he goes, we need to go start killing some people. We need to get this cult under wraps. We need to erase them from this earth. So the first killing they do is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely wonderful. They barge in and they are tying him up, slicing him up to the point where his eggplant gets sliced off. She stuffs it in this man's mouth. And Elijah's like, you better eat it because my girl said that you deserve to eat it. And then he almost didn't want to eat it. He was spitting it out, broke his jaw. And then they screw over his body. It was one of my favorite scenes. I'm like, oh man, I love this couple. And then there's one more killing, and they go, you know what, we need to just bring it all down to the ground. So they basically were doing like these mini killings in order to scare his dad, well, his stepfather, to knowing that someone is coming after them. And so they finally do this big plan to just eradicate everything. And before they go, he gives her a collar. And at the end of the collar is a vial of his blood. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so sweet. And to other people, it's like, oh my God, why is this happening? And so it's the night. Everything goes to shit. They are burning things down. Bats are there. Hammers are there. There's a flamethrower. And not only does the stepfather get killed, stepmom gone. And they're finally like, you know what? We can live our life. We can finally just do what we need to do. Cult is now gone. And I love this because this is not the only book we get to see them in, but it's one of my favorites. It's the start of their story. There's a prequel, and then there's another. They kind of like get sprinkled in between a lot of different books, which I'll go and talk about different books, but I really want to talk about Haunted by the Devil because it was our first glimpse into Elijah, and I love Elijah so much. And Rain is my spirit animal because one of my favorite things is that they wear masks, and when they go and do this whole thing with the cult, she wears a bunny mask, and can you just tell I love this story and I love Kinsley Kincaid? I love it so much. But on that note, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you've read Haunted by the Devil and love it. If you haven't read Haunted by the Devil, you can also get her, not only the ebook, the physical book, you can also get the audiobook all on her author website, or you can get it off of Amazon. But until next time, talk to you soon.